Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, coming here from Beckley's Camping Center today, and we're going to talk to you about a grand kitchen by Solitude. This is the 344 model, but for more information on this camper or any others, be sure if you stop by Beckley's, you call, or if you email, be sure that you're asking Paul, the Air Force guy, and let's get on to this camper. Okay, so on the outside of the camper, what you're going to notice on the door side, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that you have two awnings. Now, the nice thing with the two awnings is the fact that the LED light strip is in the awning tubes. Now, that's a little different than some others. The benefit of having the awning LEDs in the tube is the fact that it puts it away from the camper, and then you could adjust it so it's going straight down back of your camper, so you have some adjustments with that. Now, both of these awnings can adjust. As you can see, they're slanted a little bit, but you do have the ability to adjust them down a little bit, and my recommendation would be to secure them so that way they're, a little bit of wind, you're not going to have any issues. So that is on the door side. Moving around to the front here, you're going to see now this particular model, it is generator prepped, meaning that all we need to do is if you decide you want a generator, put one in there. That'll be an LP generator. On the front cap, you're going to notice the LED lights. And of course, a light strip here to help you when you're backing up and hooking up to your vehicle. Now, all the specifications and pricing for this will be down below. Just look down below under Show More. On the off-door side, thing you're going to notice is, notice how they put these blue lights underneath this slide out. Now I'm a little height deprived, so it's really not an issue for me, but for those of you that, a little bit taller, that's helpful in the evening. Now, another thing I like is how they do their doors. So when you're putting this front door open, it's magnetically held in place. So that way there you're not having the wind blowing it around while you're trying to get it on and off the truck and so forth. You can see inside your storage area, good storage. This is going to be your service area. Notice how the door gets up high out of the way. It's not in your way at all. So in here you're going to have your whole house water filter. This is where you'll do your hookup for your city water. Also notice how your tank pulls are above the floor. This is a heated area, so you have heat being blown right in here, as well as under here you have heat being blown in. Hence the reason why these things are 4-season campers. You have your black tank rinse, you have your outside shower, hook up for your cable, for satellite, everything is right in here. They even have a 110 outlet in the event that you would need that. And of course you can see you have your 6-point leveling system controls right here, auto leveling system. Now let's get around to the door side again. So on the door side again, what you're going to notice is they've got the nice LED light package down below, and that goes all the way through the back as well, which is nice in the evening, kind of gives you some ambient light and so forth. Now, this has the solid step for your entrance here. The beauty of the solid step, the LCO what I like, is the fact that the top step has that extra space, and believe me folks, when you're walking out of that camper, you will notice the difference. Now people say, well geez Paul, we're going to go ahead and, when we throw that up in the doorway, we're going to go ahead and have all that dirt and everything going off it. No, you won't, because they thought about that. They put a sprayer port right here, so you're able to take that hose from your outside shower, come over here, spray off your steps, dry them off, and that way there you have no debris going in your camper. So that is this part. Let's go to the back side of the coach. So on the back side of the coach, you're going to notice you're going to have a ladder to get up onto your the roof. It's a crowned roof, keeping the water to run off. And of course, it is wired and framed for a rear observation camera, which is a little bit different than the rear backup cameras. The benefit to a rear observation camera, people, is the fact that while you're driving down the road, you can actually see what is behind you. Of course, you have your bumper back here, so you're able to, if you want to put a bike rack on that, if you want to put your sewer hose inside, you're able to do that. As well as down below here, they even give you another tube for you to put your sewer hose. A lot of times when you put your sewer hose in here, and you may have seen some RV's going down the road and that cap falls off and then you have the hose hanging out. You ever seen that? So let's go on the inside and take a look at this beauty. So as you come in the door, this is what you're going to be looking at. Got a lot of space. Now the first thing you're going to be doing is as you come in the door, you'll be utilizing this area here to put your slides out, put your awnings out, also turn your lights on, so forth. And then of course if you have the generator, that'll be right here. Of course you do have the tank heaters here. The water heater is gas and electric, gives you additional hot water per hour. So that is all right there. And then of course you have your thermostat for the front half here. That'll be your furnace as well as your air conditioner. Now looking back into the back here, you're going to notice that you have your nice Thomas Paine recliners, and those are electric recliners. And so they also have nice little tables for you, if you want to call those end tables, but they're nice little tables you can set up, a plate of food or whatever on, little snacks, as well as your cup holders. Now in the middle here, this gives you a little place so you can put your remotes and different things that you may want to put in there, TV guides. You notice how the table itself, it has the extension on the end, but notice how there is no legs underneath. You're not going to be hitting your leg or your foot on one of those thin little legs, or you don't have those round poles holding that up. So that's a nice little option there, with the way that they figure that. Now you'll notice that you have your pull down shades. Nice thing is what they're doing now is they're putting these little handles on them, so over there when they're all the way up, you're able to reach those. You're not having to try to reach up inside there to pull them down. On the back side, you're going to have a desk area. Now underneath the desk area, you can see you have a little hole on the top here, and underneath that's where you'll have your outlet. So that way there, you go ahead and put your laptop up there, or whatever. You have some drawers, and these drawers are rather deep, good sized drawers. So you got a few of those for you. Of course, little cubbies up above there. And then of course the cabinet. Then of course you have your pantry on the back end. Now your pantry here, let me just open these doors, kind of give you an idea what you're looking at. So you got nice little drawers in there. Storage place for maybe like a little broom. Also notice how they put a little thing on the handle, so when you open it up and you're hitting your refrigerator, you're not denting the refrigerator. They do that on the top one as well. Nice little added feature. And then look at the lighting inside of there. And of course your drawers, good sized drawers. Gives you weight so you're not having to stack things in there. Now of course you do have, this is the RV refrigerator. It's 18 cubic foot. You have the option to get a residential refrigerator if you wish. But it would still be an 18 cubic foot residential refrigerator. The difference between a residential and the RV refrigerator is the fact that obviously the residential is going to run on 110 only, but the issue could be for you is that you can only run it for about 8 to 10 hours if you're boondocking. Whereas if you have the RV refrigerator here, you'll be able to do it, use it a heck of a lot longer. So of course you're going to have your freezer. The other nice thing about this Norcold refrigerator is the fact that you have airflow both in the freezer, as you can see here, and in the refrigerator. And the benefit there is you're going to get air circulation just like you would have in a residential. And folks, this does come with it. That's called an ice maker. Nice thing with this type of ice maker, for those of you that do not drink the water, I know even though this has a whole house water filter, but those of you who do not drink the water, then you're able to go ahead and use the bottled water to have actual usable ice. Looking at the counter here, you can see how it's lit. Gives you a little bit of accent lighting. Have storage up underneath here. You can also believe this has a dishwasher option. Notice how you have the 110 outlets down below. This is going to have the 70-30 sink. So you have the large sink on the one side with the smaller sink on the other, and of course that does have the high-rise faucet. Notice how you have the window there behind behind your cooktop, so you're able to actually have some light there. Nice little added benefit, and great counter space. This is the Furrion oven. Nice thing with the Furrion oven is the fact that you actually have it's a self-lighter, and it'll actually cook a little bit better than the other ones on the market. Convection microwave. A lot of times when you get the oven, you do not get a convection microwave, but in here you do. And then look at they've come up with everything you need here. So right there where you need it, you have your two different trash cans. That way there, if you're recycling, you have that all set. And on this side, massive storage. You know, of course, on top of that, you're going to have all your drawers and everything on the island. Notice how on the floor we do not see any heat ducts. That is because what they've done is they're having it come out the ends of the island, and the benefit there is it's throwing it across the floor. You're not collecting any debris. Now on this side, directly across from your theater seating, is going to be your fireplace, as well as the your TV. Let me show you how that TV will go ahead and lift up. Very easy as far as that's concerned. Just have a button right here. Nice thing with this, you have the window back behind, and in the event that you're not going to watch any TV, you still have the window. So there you have it. That's how easy it is to put up the TV for you. Now while you're cooking, let's say you want to go ahead and have some airflow. Well, you have the 12 volt power fan above there. You're able to open that window back behind the TV there, and it'll pull air right on through. Now this also has the sofa bed here. Now I want to go ahead and show you how easy it is to go ahead and open this sofa bed. So to open up the sofa bed, all we're going to do is we're going to remove the two back cushions here. This is a tri-fold sofa, one of the better sofa beds you're going to have on the market. And then this just lifts up, and you'll see that you have two legs up underneath. And then all we do is we will go ahead and put down the back side. And that's it. Now you have a nice comfortable bed for two people. In order to put it back, we're just going to do the reverse. So we're going to put that up. Lift this thing up here. And there you have it. You're back in business. So as you can see by your sofa there, you have the mirror on the back. You're going to have a window on the end. Nice cabinet space up above. And of course, look at all the lighting you have in here. Tons of lighting. The air conditioning system on this is different than most other manufacturers. Let me kind of give you an idea of what we're talking about. And as you can see, the airflow, it's like a racetrack. But the difference is you're going to have the AC, the venting into the track system is at the AC, and then it runs around. What that does, that increases the airflow, which increases the cooling. You will see these in every one of the Solitudes, and it'll kind of show you the temperature when they did their testing at 110 degrees and at 0. So let's go ahead and get up the steps here and take a look at what we've got. First thing you notice going up the steps is the bottom one, you're able to kick your shoes off, throw them right in there if you need to. You notice that you have your breakers and fuses right there, which makes it easy for you to see. No carpet on the steps at all. You have a handle coming up the steps. And then of course you have the bathroom here. Good sized bathroom. You're going to have good storage. And also look at all that room you have right here by the toilet. You can see good storage inside here. course, this does have the fan in here. Nice thing about this type of fan, people, is that you don't have to have a window open when you use it. The other 12-volt fan, you do. Of course, you can see the medicine cabinet. They've kind of gotten away from the salad bowls for the bathroom. And, of course, nice cabinet space. As we walk into the bedroom, of course, you can have a nice solid wood door. And look at all this space you have between your bed and your dresser. Now, of course, there's your king-size bed. Notice you have a window back up above it. You're going to have a separate AC up here, and that'll be controlled up here for you. That way you have a warm air return. You're going to have an outlet on either side. So you have an outlet on this side here. Your heat duct is up off the floor again. Nice little end tables for your bed, windows for cross ventilation. And then on the other side, this is where your outlet would be. Is right there. Now, of course, you have the mirrored doors for your closet, and they're like a pocket door, but look at all your storage you have inside there. Good storage. And then the other thing I like what they have done is they've made a separate door here for your washer and dryer. You know, so if you want to use it for a washer and dryer, you see it's already plumbed for it. But you have the shelves in here if you don't want to use it for that. They'll just come out if you wanted to put the stackable, or if you wanted to put a combination, you could put that in there. You even have an outlet on the side here. Let me just get on this side to show you what you're looking at. If you were in the bed here, you can see, of course, you have a nice dresser with the TV. Now, they had to start putting this here because people didn't realize that it was here. But when you lift this, look what you have under here. This way here, you can go ahead and put you know, your jewelry, some valuables and so forth right there. That's additional storage. And then the other thing I love how they do it is how this bed lifts up. So look at how high the bed gets up out of the way. So now that when I want to get in to back in here in the storage, I can walk to the side here. I'm not getting on my hands and knees to get in there. Got another little place here. If you'd like, you put your guns, your jewelry, your valuables. And then, of course, you have storage on either side. And then you have this little pull-out here. This is like a little ottoman for your bed. Now, you don't need to put the bed up to use this. This pulls out if you need to put your shoes on. On top of that, you have storage inside of it. So a lot of good things. Let me back up so you can kind of get a better look at that. So that is what that would look like for you. So this bed just goes back down, and it's very easy. It's not hard to push back down like some might be. And of course, you can see all the AC ducts in the ceiling in here, and all the lighting. So, going back out, just give you one vantage point coming this way. You can see the handle going down the steps. Okay, folks, so that is a 344GK Solitude 2018 model. For more information on this particular camper or any others, be sure if you call, if you email, or if you stop by, you ask for Paul the Air Force Guy. Check out my vlogs on Sunday evening, as well as my how-to videos, and I also have product recommendations for you to use to make your camping more enjoyable. If there's a particular product, particular RV, or if there's a particular topic that you would like me to cover, by all means, my contact information below. Hit me up. Love the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you're liking what I'm doing here, and we'll be coming back at you again soon. Take care.